This is Eric with Mwatha.com, and I greet you, beloveds, in the love and in the light of the one infinite creator. So as we begin the month of October 2021, you can see the markets are having a nice up day for this Friday session. And in this video, we're also going to be taking a look towards the end of the video. We'll take a look at Ethereum, and we'll take a look at BTC. And of course, we'll look at other market sectors and some global indices in this weekend's market analysis video. All right, let's begin with the Dow weekly. So for the week, we can see that the Dow has recovered. There was a threat, or let's say the probability, that the market was going to slide even beyond current levels. If the Dow was going to drop below RSI 50, we can see that it has recovered back above it by the end of the week, which is exactly what the bulls wanted to see. Market holding that RSI 50 level and defending it. You can see the last couple of attempts to drop below 50 have come with the market finding support and moving higher. Support and moving higher here, and again support and moving higher. Remember, generally speaking, markets tend to drop when the RSI is below 50, but for now, since May of 2020, this market has been holding above RSI 50 on the monthly, and that's why we've been in essentially a strong market. Yes, we've had pullbacks, but the market has found support exactly where it needed to. We take a look at the NASDAQ. We can see the NASDAQ also at some level, or at some point this week, especially early on Friday session, was about to drop below 50, but it has recovered and is holding that RSI 50 level. And in fact, if you take a look at this weekly chart for the NASDAQ, we can draw a line around there, which corresponds with this RSI movement here around April of last year, 2020. And the market's been coming back and bouncing above this RSI 50 area successfully, and eventually would go to new highs. We found support here. We would try to make new highs. Actually, we made new highs there. We found support here. We would go on to make new highs. So, in other words, if the NASDAQ can now bounce back above this RSI level, week to week, it does suggest the probability is back on the table now that the market would have to test recent highs, if not make improved all-time highs, as long as this RSI level holds. Of course, if it breaks below this level week to week, then that would be a change, something that hasn't happened since April of 2020. So again, if the weekly chart can hold this level and bounce, and if the RSI can coil higher, then this market, after a recent couple of weeks pullback, could start grinding it to the upside. And again, a break would also be a message that there's more downside to be experienced. And again, the same thing for the S&P 500 from a different point of looking at it. We take this area here where we had a wedge breakout on the S&P 500. This is June of 2020. We take that area, draw our RSI line. Every time we bounced on this, the market would find support and would go on to recover and test previous highs. We found support here. We would go on to recover, test recent highs, and actually improve on those highs. And now we are back in this general area here to test whether we can find support or whether we are going to break down this time round. So week to week, that's the level I would watch, because a bounce is what the bulls want to see, and a break of this trend line is what the bears would want to see as we go into the new week and as we start a full week in the month of October. Now, this concludes the free portion of this video. The rest of the video is for paid Mwatha.com subscribers.